windy old sunny morning, much better than the torrential downpours we had yesterday. I'm out again. Today is 2, running the magnet program on Sexy Spade, which is actually by grafter carbon fibre. It's a lovely spade, I must admit. Yeah, it's still going strong, touch wood. Right, we're out again on my own again today, which is fine. It's to have some company, but sometimes it's nice to have a bit of your own headspace and just enjoy some wandering and some beeping. So hopefully there'll be a lot more crops coming up next few weeks. So we'll have a bit more land to attack. But it's still nice to have this field to have a go at. Right, well, wish me luck, and I'll show you the first good signal. Oh, we did this. This should have been the testing day for some new wireless mic, but sadly Amazon let me down. Should have been yesterday. Now it's coming today. So I'm still on the old Wi-Fi one, and there's a lot of wind noise. So I apologise if it makes too much noise, but we'll work through it, I'm sure. Right, before my detector gets blown over, we'll get on with it. Catch you on the first good one. Oh, well, it is windy. This is just walked across the field. This is the first good signal. First signal I'm about to dig. It's really sharp. 61, 62. And with the rain we had last night, this digging should be pretty easy. I think it's quite close to the surface as well, so I think I'm going to go down. That was right. It's a great noise, but probably means it's a bit of trash, but there's it. Right there. Yeah, that looks like it. Can you see it? There it is. Yeah, there's nothing exciting. That it's a bit of metal. Funny enough, what a surprise! It's a bit of metal. Yeah, nothing too exciting, but it was a good signal anyway. So worth a dig. God, this wind! I'm sure this is going to get annoying on the microphone, but we'll try and shield you as much as possible. Right, on to the next. Surprisingly, see that big hole there? Surprisingly, I struggled to find this target. Banging around, I couldn't find it. I think it was a 55. 56. 56. And there. Sorry, I'll get a bit close to you. Here's a little. Bird. DS2 is working well, isn't it? 56. See, half's going to 63. Cut quarter. Oops. Cut quarter came up 56. See, I'm finding halves is getting smaller now. I don't think we'll be able to make it like that one, to be fair. Ooh, actually we might do. Look, that's one of the ones they've crossed in it. It's like I'm hoping that'll be like a Scottish William or something. William the Lion. I've had one of these William Lion before. It might be just the mint mark, you never know. Yeah, it might be the mint mark on top of the cross. But from such a tiny bit, they'll probably still be able to identify it. Oh, good old Deus, well done. Still working well, 0.71. No update for me. There you go, happy days. Right, so record that, and then we'll carry on. That's made the day already. Look, tiny piece of metal worth nothing. Right, let's carry on. So, with my back to the wind, hopefully, it's a lovely, I can't ignore, a nice little sharp 63. I do love a 63, you know that. If you watch any of these other episodes. God, it's so windy though, flipping Ada. It's blowing a hoolie. It really is. It's making me sniff like crazy. Oh. Right, so it's out. It's down there. Down somewhere. See if I can keep my back to the wind. Let's get a bit low. So we can have a poke around. Oh, there we go. Seen it already, look. It's not. It's the infamous stud. Oh, sniff, excuse me. Hey, stud. And that's making that wonderful noise. Oh well. Never mind. Hope dashed. Let's carry on. Well, there you go. If you're going to find a button, find a nice one, eh? Look at that. Sort of flowery powder or something. Some such thing. It's like a two-piece one as well. A bit of gilt. Oh, a bit of gilt as well. Oh, my word. Oh, my birthday's come at once. Oh, dear. You see, it's very sunny but very windy. So, but yeah, if you're going to find a nice button, there you go. That might even make it into the nice button pile. Yes, I think what we were on last time, 747. Strangers in the Night, Saxon song. Oh, well, there we go. Back from my youth. If anyone remembers that, they're doing well. Anyway, let's carry on. Let's rock. Ah! It's a banging 81 signal. They do just turfed a couple of, sorry, get you the wind behind me. Turfed out a couple of forkfuls. Forkfuls? It's spade forks, not forkfuls. I don't use a fork, honest. Fork and a spoon. Well, I've found a couple of forks over my time, but anyway, let's go and have a look. Get down a bit closer. Is it old? Is it old, is it? No. Don't think it's particularly old. Can we see anything on it? It's a coin anyway, obviously, so that's good. Oh. I think it's only a Lizzie, not Elizabeth I, sadly. I think it's or is it? It might be Victoria. Or is it? Oh dear, see, it's RC. The wrong glasses on, really. Not quite obvious. Which ways? We can see which ways Britannia's facing. That gives a bit of a clue, because obviously she moved around or swapped over the years. No, I can't see that. I'm going to take a bit of cleaning up, innit? There you go. Anyway, it's a coin. So, woo! 2 coins for the day. Can't be bad. Alright, let's carry on. Well, what have I found now? I found my snack. Yes. Nature Valley protein peanut chocolate. It's my favourite. Just time for a... I've done quite a lot of field and not been a lot of signals, sadly. But we got that quarter. We got that. What now looked like a Victoria halfpenny. So yeah, 2 coins in a day is always good. A couple of buns, not much else. Yeah, look at those. Like, oh, that'll keep me going till pizza time at lunch. Oh, I do like it. Oh, yeah, it's blowing a hoolie out here. So we'll enjoy our snack, and then we'll see if I can find anything out before I go home for my pizza, and then watch the tennis. Looking forward, Djokovic versus Alcaraz. That should be a good game, though. I'll probably fall asleep in front of it, but what the hell? It'll be good. Right, catch you. Well, this is not the most spectacular of finds, but still a silvered button. But I just had a good chat to the farmers who field I'm detected on. Lovely family, I've known them for years, smashing people. And somebody that's moved into a house adjacent to his land only within a few months ago is already complaining about bird scarers and this sort of stuff, and barriers, boundaries and stuff like this. And my advice to people from the city who move into the country is, if you don't want all things to do with the country, don't move here. I've had this a few occasions where people have just gone to places and then started complaining as soon as they move in about what's been around them for the last several hundred years. So, well, surely, if you don't like the country, stay away from it and leave it to the people who actually like it. I don't mind a tractor going past my house first thing in the morning, because I know the farmers and they're all nice people. I don't mind if we have to scare a few birds to keep them off the crops which we all want to eat. So, got right on my hobby horse about that one. So, yeah, if you can move into the countryside, just be aware, things make noises in the countryside. Cows, sheep, it smells, you know, it's dirty. But you don't want all that. Don't come here. Sorry, right. I'll calm down again now, it's really annoyed me. Right, I'm back to the finds. Lovely, but yeah, woohoo! Well, this was in the 50s, so I wasn't expecting it to be interesting. Well, I'm interested with a bit of a button, but see, it looks kind of hammered, but definitely looks like it. I think that's the crown, there's words around the side, but it looks very coppery, so I ain't sure. So it might be jetting, might be a token. Don't know whether I dare open her up a bit. Probably not. Anyway, no, possibly not. But I'll give it a bit of a clean when I get back. But that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, very interesting indeed. Might just be bad silver. Bad silver, bad silver. I heard the tales of the moneyers debating coins. That might be the case with this, or might just be a common one. But there you go. A lot of other things to investigate when we get back. Might carry on. Well, that's interesting. I think that's a little farm token of some sort. See that? It's lead, obviously. Quite chunky. There's markings on the back, so could well have been, couldn't it? I don't know, actually. It's got 2 holes in it. It's like dress weight. It's like a lead dress weight. I thought it's got. There might be cut marks, but there's 2 holes in it. Yeah, look at that, 2 holes. Who's out here in their dress in a field? Come on. This is like Lady Chatterley's lover, is it? Right. Gosh, it's windy, isn't it? Right, let's carry on. That's the day for nice buttons. Look at that, 2 big holes. I think that says NRR on that. What do you think? NRR? Yeah, sort of a squirrely bit. It's quite pretty, isn't it? Wonder who NRR was. Unless it's a B, it might be a BR. NBR? Well, there's another bit of research going on. I'm sure that's probably got some sort of. Oh no, it's not. Don't know whether it'd be inside there, but looks like most of that's got. But that's nice though. We'll find out. See if we can. And if I do find out, I'll put it on the screen and say that's what it was. But yeah, another bit of research going on. Let's carry on. Oh, this is curious because it's a penny or something. I thought it said 5. I'm lifted up to the left. It says 3, but it's not English. That script that goes around the side here is definitely not English. And then on the other side, I don't know what that is at all. Oh, sorry about the wind. It's going this way. Yeah, I really don't know what that is at all. So, it's a foreign denomination of something. I haven't got a clue how old it is, but it's interesting, and we like interesting things. More interesting things, please. So, yeah, I'll have a bit of a clean up and research, and we'll see what it turns out to be. But it's very good. I like it. Right, carry on. Oh, this is a quick reveal because it's very windy. That's some sort of military button lock. That's nice, isn't it? Bring that up and tell you what it is. Can't quite read it myself from here, but military buttons are always nice to find. Right, let's go. Oh, here we are. Great days detecting, and look at this lot. It was a bit of a button fest at times, but some nice buttons, which is always good. Yeah, quite a lot to show you. Let's work through some of the trash first. So yeah, random bits of metal as always. Got the shotgun shells, big lumps of something farm machinery related. Who knows? What's a shadow? Bits of clay pipe, which I always like. Bits of clay pipe and some blue and white. Random things. Yeah, see this? I didn't even know until I cleaned this up. I didn't realise that's the Lincolnshire regiment, and they had Egypt on, given to them with the Sphinx on it. I put a picture up as well, just to show what it did look like before it was all bent. But I just thought it was a mangled bit of metal until I cleaned it up, and then I realised it was a good old local Lincolnshire cap badge. So very happy about that. Lovely bit of history there. Other random bits of metal as usual, probably bits of buckle. Then we start on the buttons. So there is many buttons. That was quite nice. Remember that one coming up. I think that's Northern British Railways, possibly. So that was quite a nice one. This one, weirdly, come on, focus. University of Edinburgh. So that's a bit random in a Lincolnshire field. Somebody got lost, obviously. But an interesting find for me. Military service button. the standard ones that we usually see, and a little pretty one I think I showed you on camera, which was a good flower pattern on it. If you can just focus, yeah, little flower pattern on that, so that's good. And then to the coins. So we had George V, Young Victoria. That one was the Manky sixpence. Was it the Manky sixpence, or was that the Manky penny? No, it's the Manky penny. I can just see the portcullis on there. Manky penny. Nuremberg Jetten. That was nice. That was bent. I sort of encouraged that one to straighten out very gently. Hans Crowwinkle, Orb and Scepter Jettons, about 1600 odd. Motto on that one said something like "Red today, die tomorrow." Not quite sure about that. Seems a bit random, but yeah, nice to get a Jetton there. Sort of, I'd say 1600s. So always nice to find a Jetton. A very strange. You can see that Glinnett's 2, something I can't pronounce, and it was Bulgarian. I think it was Ferdinand the First, but it's only probably early 1900s, 1920s or something like that. So what a Bulgarian was doing in one of our fields. Actually, probably working on the land. There you go. Thank you very much. But yeah, a very unusual find. It's an international board today, and finally, this tiny little cut quarter. I know my Deus is working well when I'm finding stuff this small. Sadly put it on Metal Detecting Forum, but it's just not enough information for somebody to ID it. More than likely be Henry III, so we're probably talking 1300s, 1200s, something like that. But hammers are hammered, so it all hits the count, which is really pleasing. Lovely bit of medieval silver, if really tiny. Look at that, absolute tiny bit of kit. So yeah, that was about. So I was all missed out. There was a couple of thimbles, a weird cog thing, lead, like either button or dress weight, and a little musket ball as well. So it was a cracking day's detecting, really. I wasn't really expecting to find a great deal at all. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you were amused, and we'll come back again. Give me a like if you can, and I'll catch you on the next one.